Poverty all around the world has always been present, but now that issue has been increasing. Around 21,000 children die every day in the air. There are a lot of causes, for example, lack of individual responsibility, bad government, or political instability, war, national debt, history, discrimination, and social inequality and vulnerability to natural diseases.
Poverty is not having enough money to meet basic needs including food, clothing, and shelter. Mexico is a country where poverty has been increasing during the last years. In the first 2 years of Enrique Peña Nieto's government, 2012 and 2014, the poverty in Mexico increased to millions, informed the Mexican Association, Coneval.
But not only Mexican people are victims in our country. Here are a lot of Central American immigrants live, in order to look for a better way of life. However, they suffer denigrating treatments and most of the times with violence. Also, they have to cross by misery and basic needs like food and shelter.
By seeing this, we realize that we have to do something in order to help our country and all that poor people that live here. A global citizen sees the need for an organization of citizen leaders who can play activist roles in efforts to build our emerging world community. Such global citizen activism can take many forms, including advocating at the local and global level for policy and programmatic solutions that address global problems, participating in the decision-making processes of global governance organizations, adopting and promoting changes in behavior that help protect the Earth's environment, contributing to worldwide humanitarian relief efforts, and organizing events that celebrate the diversity in world music and art, culture, and spiritual traditions.
Our project consists on creating a little association that is going to be in charge of organizing sport competitions and workshops in order to integrate and teach the Central American people. Some of the activities that will be taught are reading, writing, and all the basic things such as values and establishing goals. That is going to support the people and also give them the courage to create new leaders with fresh ideas and solutions.
By making this come true, we decided to collect and save money in order to have enough resources. But how are we going to do this? Some of the many ways that we can help people is gathering some money. We know that there's a lot of companies in disposal to help. That's why one of our first thoughts was Recaudación from the donuts company Krispy Kreme. The company sells us at least 50,000 of donuts in a lower price than in general, so we can sell them in the normal price.
We are going to spread our association in order that all the people realize and make conscious of the problem that we are living. Kindness and caring also seem to be contagious when we see someone doing something kind or thoughtful. It inspires us to be kinder ourselves.
We know that it's not as easy as it sounds. Maybe not everyone has the opportunity to fund an association, but giving is not just about that. While we were doing this project, we realized that people need our help, so we decided to prepare some sandwiches and bought some juices in order to distribute them to all that Central American people that need it. We wanted to make them some interviews, but the day we went, we didn't see a lot of people begging on the traffic lights, so we asked why, and we discovered that it was because migration has passed.
One Cuban told us that Mexican migration passes and picks them up and removes all their personal belongings. But the most impressive thing was that the officers also hit and kicked them.
While doing this, we comprehend that we are blessed. It's incredible how just a little thing for us can be the reason of putting a smile on a child's face.
As a result of living in a globalized world, we understand that we have an added layer of responsibility. We also are responsible for being members of a worldwide community of people who share the same global identity that we have. We need to open our eyes and raise our consciousness just because one simple thing: we are global citizens.